because of the dreams I've had. They were talking to me. Okay, somebody immediately right here. Something about this side. This is my left. My left. Something about this area by the ribs. My third eye is being activated right now. Something about the third eye being activated as well. You're able to see the future more. Hi, you guys. I love you. We're in bed right now, but it's funny because my stomach. I drank that mushroom coffee thing in my stomach. I had to go to the bathroom, but I cleaned myself out. I feel better now. But I'm gonna say this. So I want to talk about this Mercury retro only because I do see like a cleansing and a clearing of some old energy here that was really, really fucking with you here. So I see that you've cleared something, and I want to say this. I want to wait till everybody comes because this is messages. My third eye is on fire right now. It's like boop, 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 boop. I'm getting hit right in my third eye. Specifically though, in this area, like right by my left eyebrow, and it's like heat. I'm getting a lot of heat activation. So that means that you should be focusing on the heat activation and the activation in your third eye, your crown chakra, of course. I want to say this. If you meet someone, sorry guys, I came in here hot, so I wanted to continue to channel this. If you meet someone, happy end of October, and today's Halloween, right? Happy Halloween. I forgot all about that. If you meet someone and they exhibit signs of like controlling, someone who's controlling, stay away from them. They will exhibit like controlling signs. You're gonna see like little things there. They pretend they're all open and like they're into everything, but then like behind your back, they're actually it's scary. Like other people try to warn you about them, so listen to them. Like if they're like, listen, he was very very strict with his ex-girlfriend or ex-wife or whatever, and you don't listen, you're gonna have a problem with this person. I need you to know that. You heard? Okay. So Pleiadian activation, Venusian galactic council, Orion activation. Star being guides answer the call. It's time to shine. Supernova recreation, renewal, rebirth by light, coming together, harmony in the heavens, resolution. This is the time where all of us light workers and healers. This is why I made that video. I don't know if you guys saw it, where I was like, you thought that we were just sitting here, that we're not aware, that you're going to attack us. I said all that stuff and it wasn't out of anger. I felt something was coming and I feel it. And you're going to see what I'm saying in a few weeks. Like you're going to be like, oh shit, that video she made, remember? That's what she was talking about. That the good karma is coming back to us, and these other people that have been messing with us and gossiping and black magic and all that bullshit, they're going to experience stuff and don't worry about them. What are you eating? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. No. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Mom. Come here. Quick. Oh my God. This nut has a worm in it. Here, take it. Ah! You bitch. Come here, Mom. Come the fuck out of here, Luna. Would you come here? No, I'm on live. Can you please just get this? Look, there's the worm. It's tiny. Oh my God, take it, chicken shit. It's a little white worm. Where'd she get that nut from? Bruh, what are you eating? You're gonna choke on it. Check your nuts. It's probably an it. Mom, where'd you put it? In the garbage?
No, I didn't put it anywhere yet, but I don't see a worm.
Where did you put it? Put the stuff.
It's right here.
Let me see. You don't see a worm. Give it to me. It's not big. It's a little white worm right there. You don't see that little squirrely thingy moving around? The little white thing right there? Why are what are, hold on, let me, wait, because that vision, just that squirming around like, oh, mommy. Mm, that is a sign right there. You just sound alike. We all, me and my sister and my mom, we all have that raspy old man voice. Um, it's been something that I was always insecure about. But you know what's funny? When I was younger, I could sing opera, I could sing soprano, but because of the cigarettes and shit, my voice. Now I could sing like tenor and alto, but not soprano anymore. Right there. That was a sign right there. There's like a little worm right there. And then like the phone just froze right there. That was like I don't know how else to explain it to you. That was a sign right there. You're talking about how they're about to get theirs and that weirdness happened. You see, okay. Sorry, the phone got stuck for a little bit. This is what I'm saying. It's so weird. And I'm seeing cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, conscious manifesting. It's so funny how I notice things so quick like that because like no one else would have noticed that. Like it was in the nut. She was biting the shell and my eye went right to the worm. Like I saw it like in the nut. I was like, what is that? It's moving, you know? And it's like almost like spirit was during that moment. Anyway, let's get past the worm in the nut. I think she got an acorn from outside. I believe that's what it was, but or it's a nut that like my mom breaks the nuts and she eats a lot of nuts because and stuff because she's quit smoking cigarettes and she doesn't want to eat food all day, so she eats nuts, um, which is really good. But check your nuts. Those ones in the shells from now on. Just check them before you shove it in your mouth. Okay. Good job, Luna. Always the animals are always bringing some weird shit into your house, bro. I swear to God. Check your nuts, right? Look what I'm saying. Check your nuts. That's what I'm saying. It's like in life in general. Check your nuts. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. I just feel something like you know what is you know when like my heart my I'm what's that word, like high vibrational energy, but like this is how I feel. Like someone presents themselves to you, they look good, they look edible, they look good, everything's perfect on them, and then you like it's I know I'm doing the nut metaphor again, but you open it and like there's worms in it. You know what I'm saying? Like this is why I started this video saying what did I start this? I started this video saying be careful if there's someone, a man or female, who represents themselves to be like this open-minded individual. They're like all for everything, and then people around you try to tell you like, yo, watch, they're very like strict, they're very controlling, and they want to drop off all their like problems on you. And another thing, there's a part of your past life, like um, childhood trauma. I'm hearing that has been cleared. So I'll tell you guys a weird dream that I had. Very weird. There was a man, and he was we were in the car, and I was talking about like, do you want to marry me or not? And then he's like, he didn't answer, so think I got saved from it. Like I walked out of the car, I was like, I don't want to. Fine, this I don't want to be with you anyway. Then I go into my childhood home, and he like left all these he was like killing kittens. I'm not kidding. It was like really weird with his hands. And I saw it and I was like fast forwarding it because whoever this person was, they were like sick in the head. You know what I'm saying? Like they were sick. And then all of these kittens and stuff. When I tell you this childhood home that I grew up in, and I always said there was a portal there, turned into so many children and kittens, and they were all like sucking at my fingers and trying to grab me and stuff like that. And at the end of the dream, I put on a pair of black shoes and they fit me. So the way I woke up was saying the black shoe, when I put it on my foot, represented a symbol of like this part of your trauma, your healing is done. So almost like, okay, let's get into it. Where you grew up, where you grew up. Okay, I'm really seeing stuff now. Hold on. You're gonna know who I am talking to. There was fighting, violence in the house. There was drugs, alcohol, a lot of stuff going on in that house. There was abuse. There was a lot of stuff going on there. There could have been sexual abuse there too. That there was a portal. I'm seeing a portal in a closet specifically, and it flows through the sides. Like you could have been in an apartment building because I am seeing a closet door and it's going into another apartment and into this apartment, and the spirits are floating back and forth. And you were picking up all of that sickness, like all of it. If you ever, like at the age of like 18, 19, while still living there, or 17, or yeah, 17, 8, 16, 17, like you did drugs at that time, but you weren't like a drug person. You were not, it was never, you were picking up all of these entities like emotions and feelings and addictions. And I'm getting hot now. This feels like you don't even realize how much of this shit you were carrying for everyone around you. It's like they were all immune to it because no, none of them had. Actually, I'm coming to a realization right now. My brain is full. Oh, wow, this is a lot. Whoever we are, because I'm right there with you. This is a lot. How you went through this, I don't know how we still standing here. This is why we are how we are right now. So like questionable, like we don't trust nobody. No, but I'm sorry, we try. We really do be trying. We try to trust people. We try to give them our love or affection, our time. My heart chakra, my chest is like hurting, not hurting, but like it's my heart chakra right here feels tight. Like I feel like something sticking out right here, like a bone or something on the right side of my rib. Like no, not rib. This part, the clavicle. Is that what that is? In this area, right on top of the breast. It's like painful. I'm hearing. I'm seeing the sign of Scorpio here, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, and Capricorn. I see a Leo and a Libra. Okay, this is a lot. It's a lot for you to handle, but here's the thing. Here's the thing about all this. Yeah, it's I've healed a lot of this stuff, but this is like a release. Yes, it's like a feeling like holy shit, I've been carrying this. Like that's what it feels like, and I'm not just talking about me. Like if you're resonating with this is our message. That's why I came on. Like I came on here. It's a release. It's a realization. It's an illumination. It's a exact moment of your life right now where you're like, oh my god, what? Oh, like everything just starts clicking together. Tick, 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 tick. And they try to follow you like up until now. But you see, they can't no more. In this moment, all attachments, whether they be, oh, I see this, another thing's coming through. A lot of children followed you because they felt safe with you because you were a protector. And they could have been affecting your children, in forms of the way they act or anger or, oh, I'm getting hit in my head. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. My heart chakra. These children followed you because oh my god, bro. They, they felt safe with you, but they're children. Oh my god, I'm getting hit in my head so hard right now. Oh my gosh. They're children. They're not like purposely trying to hurt nobody, but children carry a massive ton of energy, right? That's why dark energy is jealous of children. That's why they say don't bring them to funerals, don't bring them to graves, because there's dark energy. They see a child and a child is radiating with innocence and pure vibration. And they see that flutter around them. They see like how bees see us. They see us as an illumination, as a light, a bright light. That's how bees visualize Humans, that's why they're coming around you. Not because they want to sting you. They see a bright light and they're like, "Ooh, that's pretty." It's like a rainbow glistening light to them. And so that dark energy, seeing all these, like your child and children, they see this vibrating aura around them and then they want to come close to it because like darkness is attracted to light. They're like, "Oh, what's that?" And it's like they want to come near it. And so your child could have experienced mental illness, depression, self-harm. Guys, did you guys hear that? What I was saying? Thank you, Rose. You didn't hear everything I was saying? When's the last thing you heard me say? Hello, Switzerland. We love you. Yeah, what's the last thing you heard me say so I can catch from there? B part. Okay, so the dark energy sees us the way bees sees humans, right? Like a bright white light, a bright sparkling rainbow light. So that's why they say don't bring children to funerals and graveyards. Never bring them there because they're children. They vibrate pure energy and innocence. You understand their aura? If you think our aura is glowing right now, you should see how a child's energy looks to dark energy so they get attracted to it. So what happened was from your childhood, spirit knew who you were. You were always known as the royal crown, the bloodline, the DNA. Let put it this way. If you're listening to this and you're like, "Oh, man, I feel like this is everything's about me. This is so weird. Like it's like she's talking to me." And you're hearing that, it's because I am talking to you. Okay. I don't care if there's 1,000 people in here. There's not a million, right? Remember that. A million people are not watching this. Only you are. There's 100 people, 88 people in here. They're like 3,000 more will probably watch this. Hopefully, 20,000. But the point is, the whole world's not watching it. That's my point. You are. And I'm smelling smoke, coffee, alcohol here. Like I just smelled it, like in my face. Like somebody's smoking a cigarette and they drink coffee. You know, that's like that smell. Like somebody's sitting next to you and they're smoking a cigarette and they're drinking coffee and they're drinking alcohol. That's what I'm smelling. Like see, they had alcohol and they're drinking coffee in the morning. And like you can smell. I don't drink alcohol, so you could smell all the smells from that. You know, like in the house full of people who smoke cigarettes, there was alcohol drinking in the corner, dad, mom, everybody was trying to self-medicate the whole world, right? And so these energies followed you throughout your life. They didn't mean to harm you. They're not they're children, they're innocent, they don't know. And they're trapped in the spirit world. They saw you as mother. And that's why, like, when I'm looking back at that dream, all these kids were like looking at me like, save us, help me. And whenever I do like prayer work and stuff like that, guess what I do? I try to protect I protect these children from darker energies, and they, they like to come, please save me, protect me, right? So they follow you, and then it affected your child, your children. It affected them, like to the point where like it wasn't a bad thing, but your children don't understand the difference between good energy and bad energy. All they feel is energy, so their thoughts get the best of them. They start thinking a lot. They have confusing thoughts. They may self harm. They may do things that are not them. Like that's not them. They were this innocent, bright, beautiful, happy child, and then like something happened and something turned dark. And it's nobody's fault. We're not blaming anybody, but it is the energy that followed along, that followed suit with you. And now at this something happened to you at this point. Like either your power was like, like somebody okay. In the movie, let's see where we're at. I hope you guys are this message is coming through the way I want it to, because I'm feeling it so hard. I want you guys to feel it too. That movie with the guy with the white face, he's like he's got the white body. They think he's albino, but he's not. He gets struck by lightning. Some of you will know what I'm talking about. Powder, is it called Powder? The movie, I'm not sure, but he gets struck by lightning. And once he gets struck by lightning, he develops these superpowers where he's able to move things and he Powder. That's the movie called. I can't believe I remember that. I'm so click click. My brain works well. And everybody thinks he's like this weird, like albino creature, but actually he's very powerful. And the lightning that strikes him, it enhances that power. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? That's what's happened to you, especially this past week. And that's why you're being shown it. Oh my God, I'm getting so emotional because it's so important that this is happening to you right now because this is the time. Like, look, we see here. Oh my God, you guys, I'm so happy that I'm able to do this. Like, I'm gonna sit here. Hold on one second. Let me just be grateful for the fact that I'm able to do this. Because there are days when I'm like, why am I'm so tired? Like, leave me the fuck alone. Like, I don't want to know all the information because it gets tiring. But right now, I'm like, whoa. Like, if I had someone telling me what I'm telling them, I'd be like, "Oh, I get it." Because yeah, there's a lot of very highly spiritual gifted people, and don't get me wrong, they have guided me through my journey, but, like, they don't ever talk about shit like this, and I'm like, "Am I crazy?" Like, literally, am I crazy? Because, like, these things that I'm experiencing, I don't see other, like, spiritualists really experiencing this and talking about it, so I'm like, "Maybe I'm just crazy." But no, no, I'm hearing okay, because I'm emotional right now because I'm realizing something. I'm realizing something important. Okay, I'm about to say something. You ready? Let me tell you something that I just heard. Flo. This is what I heard. Flo. Florina. You and all those who are resonating with you right in this moment right now, and are hearing this and going, that's me, are not just like, okay. Now, that's going to sound egotistical. I'm sorry. But you're not just the chosen ones. You're, I don't know how to explain it without sounding like stuck up or egotistical. Humbly saying that you have, I'm hearing superpowers that are unheard of. This is not my ego speaking. This is me clicking the pieces back together, looking back at my life. Right now, you're clicking the pieces back together. Spirit said click, 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 click. And you're seeing all the things you've experienced throughout your life, and you're going, whoa. I would love to write a book about this, but it's like, where the fuck do I begin? That's what I'm hearing. Where do you begin? Where do you begin? Where does it end? Does it end? Does it begin? Is there a beginning and an end? Because I'm looking at it from this perspective. I don't see a beginning or an end to the story. It's just continuous. I'm talking, you have experienced things that others, they're gonna think you're nuts when you talk about it. But I'm gonna tell you something. We all gotta write about this. All of you. I'm inspiring each and every one of you, including myself, that we gotta. If you can't write the way I can't write because my brain moves 1,000 miles per minute and my hands don't move that fast. So I have to talk into something, and then I'll have somebody write it out for me. That's what you need to do. Listen, giving God all the glory, and because I feel like I am a part of God and I am one with Source, that I am also a creator, and that I know that we are here on a mission through God. When we say God, let me just clarify this. I'm not talking about a religious God. I'm not talking about your gods, their gods. I'm talking about Source, the source of all creation. The source that created your gods. It's a source. From that source came all of us. It's a network. Here's the ball that started it all. The energy. The frequency, because everything is energy and frequency, right? All right. The 369. 369. Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, right? It's the Father, the Mother, and the Holy Spirit. The Mother and the Father and the Holy Spirit. Does that make sense to you? The creation, Father and the Mother, right? Divine masculine, divine feminine, which merged as one, and decided to make duplicates of themselves. The feminine, the negative. I said negative when I said masculine. The feminine, the masculine, and then boop from there, little beep beep beep. You know that you know the what's that thing? It's like a the chemical thing. It's like a ball. It has a line, and then another ball and a line, another ball and a line. What's that thing called? You know what I'm talking about. In math, they do it. It's like a ball and then they have a line here and a line there, and then another ball here, another ball here, a line there, and a line there. Do you understand what I'm saying? Atoms, like, it's like a ball with lines, a ball with like a universal spider web. That's why they call it the universal mind is connected to the universal spider web. Look at the spider web. Where does it start? Starts as a tiny little ball like this, and then what does it do? It creates webs, 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 and then that connects to other webs, and that connects to other webs. Look at the I want you to look at a spider web. Next time you see a spider, don't fear it. That's actually God made spiders scary so that we don't hurt them because they are cosmic creatures. What do? They clean up your house, they kill insects that are flying around. They actually clean your space. So keeping the spider in the corner of your room, I know we get scared. What if I go to sleep at night and I eat it? Spiders don't want to come near you. If they came in your mouth or they accidentally fell in there. They're not like, oh, a person's nose or mouth. They fell down on you and then they got scared and was like, that's not how it happens. Do I believe in Jesus Christ? I don't need to believe in anything because I am Jesus Christ. Not that I'm Jesus Christ, but you don't understand what I'm saying. Jesus came to me multiple times and I was raised a pure Muslim. Mary showed herself to me. I don't need to believe in anything. We are Jesus. We are Mary, right? When Jesus was saying, I am the way, the truth, and the light, he wasn't saying he's the way. He's saying for you to say, I am the way, the truth, and the light. Do you get it? Everything Jesus says, the kingdom of heaven is within you. I am the way, the truth, and the light. What you don't realize is he was teaching you how to say the I am, I am, I am. He wasn't saying I am. He was standing in front of people saying, thou shalt all follow and say, I am the way, the truth, and the light. And everyone there was like, I am the way, the truth, and the light. And then they wrote it down. I am the way, the truth, and the light. You could say not right all you want. I walked with Jesus, with Mary. I was there. I was there, which is why biblically and in the Quran and in the Torah, why things piss me off because those aren't light creatures you're talking about. Jesus is nothing like the gods that you created them to be. Violent, hateful towards other religions, hmm? Using him for your wars and your battles because you think Jews are bad people or Muslims are bad people or Catholics and Christians both believe in Jesus and they hate each other. Yeah, grow the fuck up. Wake up. Wake up. What you're talking about, your gods and your religions that you've created, the dark lords, not the true Lord of light or Lordess of light. You've created these beings and they have become gods in your eyes, and I've seen them. They are 20-foot tall, scary creatures who are up in the planet and they have humans as their slaves. That's why you're their slave here too, and you won't break free from them because they make you be afraid to. If you don't follow me, you will go to hell. Huh? Anybody? Hello? Hi. If there's a God or gods and they're telling you that in their religion, if you don't follow their way, you will go to hell. What is that telling you? You are being programmed, my children. Wake up. Because the true source doesn't send nobody to hell or nobody to heaven. Guess who sends people where they want to go? Your mind, your consciousness, everything you create becomes real. So if in your mind your God tells you you either go to hell or heaven, now you are trapped in this false portal of not white love and light, the forceful, thank you, spirit, light that is white. A fake Jesus stands in front of it, a fake Muhammad stands in front of it. I've seen it and I've been there. I've been there. I astral traveled to a place that I asked, show me, am I wrong about this? And in this place, people were in cars and they were going in a portal, and there was a fake Jesus standing in front of it. And there was hundreds of thousands of people. I can't. My heart breaks. They were going in the cars and they were all going down this portal, and it was like a escalator. It was just taking them. They were sitting there. So I jumped out of the car. I said, no, 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 something's wrong. Something's wrong. And I jumped out. I said, don't go that way. And I ran towards the front of the portal. Like I ran the opposite way of the way everybody was going. Imagine thousands, hundreds of thousands of people in cars, families, children, all in these cars just following. They think, oh, this is God. I'm going to heaven. And I ran back to the front of the portal and I said, you can't do this to people. You're a liar. He said, I could do whatever I want. They think I'm Jesus. And he smiled at me like the devil. And the guy standing with him said, don't tell her that. And I woke up and told everyone because they are trapping souls because of religion, When we break free from religions and we see that we are the way, the truth, and the light, but you use Jesus, Muhammad, all of these loving people who just wanted to see people be happy and do what they want as guides to your ascension. Ascended masters is what you should call them because they've ascended and they've created themselves so ascended that you believe they're a god. But guess what? You're a god too, if you want to be. Is that what you want to be? Do you want to be a saint? You want to be a healer? You want to be God? You want to be a therapist? It's just a matter of a bunch of people believing you're God and calling you God. Tomorrow, I could become a God too. There's women in India who are, they were a woman. She came in with some messages, and people called her God of Joy, the joyful God or whatever. I've seen it. I've seen the goddess deck where women have become from regular women into the mother of all Buddhas, the daughter of all good karma. Do you understand? We're all holding the power of God within us. We're all saints. We're all healers. My right eye, right there. My right eye is tickling so much. We're all healers. We're all God. We're all seriously powerful. It's just a matter of recognizing it. And then when you do it, we're humble. We're not like, I'm God, you will follow. That's not what we're doing. That's why you have to understand. This is why, even more so, you should believe that someone who is very humble, a leader who wants to create more leaders, not more followers, that's a true leader. Many people, when they create themselves and become somebody that everybody follows, they want you to follow them. I want you to walk beside me. I'm not any of these people you see online. I'm not a witch. I'm not a wizard. I don't do witchcraft. And the tarot is just something I do for visualization. I already have the information. I just tend to, I want to, people like to see things, right? They like to see all these portals. Any path you take, none of them are wrong. And I'm going to tell you right now, all you have experienced up until now, your childhood, everything, you are seen as a portal of light. You are a healer. You are magic. And so, yes, many energies followed along with you, but you have put your boundaries are up. Something happened to you this week. I don't know about you, but this week, just go watch. If you haven't seen that video, just watch it. I beg you, watch it and feel what I'm saying. Feel my spirit, how I'm talking, and then I'm saying, no more. We don't feel bad for you. You're not going to continue to do this to us. You saw that? The camera just said, doop, doop. Like I said, yep. Yeah, look at this one. Hold on. It's about time someone has the balls to speak the truth and not coddle those that aren't ready to hear it. Love. Wait, stop. Love and light to those who aren't ready, but this knowledge comes with ascend. Okay, and when I talk, I'm not pretending I'm like some wise old woman that you guys have to listen to. I'm telling you what I feel in my soul. Do you know how long I've taken with spirit to say, like, I'm not talking until you tell me things that are realistic? Don't lie to me. If I hear or feel or sense a lying entity around me, I instantly snap them away. You have to understand that. I don't deal with dark energy. I I love everyone equally. I don't judge darkness. I don't judge light because there's bad people in the light and there's good people in the darkness. It says it alone in itself. In the Quran, it says that there are good jinn who pray against you, and good jinn. There are good jinn who pray with you. They'll say the words with you. Alhamdulillah, Bismillah Rahman Rahim. They'll say the whole thing with you. And then there's the ones that when you're praying, they try to talk to you. Like, this is wrong. It doesn't work. I'm not saying religion is bad. It's a beautiful thing, but it's being used for evil things to control people, especially women. Come on, let's be realistic. They're all misogynistic, masculine, not divine masculine, masculine entities who have somehow or another invented themselves into being these great gods, which they are because people made them gods. I'm not denying that Jesus is a god or Mary is a goddess or I know they all are because we have made that possible. Without us believing that, they cannot be a god because they believe it themselves, and that's true. But without us all saying Allah is God, I don't Yahweh is God, it's like almost the same person, but you guys got all like thinking it's different religions. And what happened was it was all one, and then they started saying like I want my own religion, and then Allah fought the Yahweh, and then the Yahweh fought it's the planets, the peoples, and we these are planets, beings on different planets. I've seen it myself. I've traveled to another planet, and someone who was God, like Allah or like Yahweh, especially. I was asking her about the Jewish religion. Why do I feel the way I do about Hasidic women? I feel bad for them. They're like slaves. They really are. Just have babies and shut up. The men go out, they have sex with prostitutes, they smoke, they drink, they do whatever they want. The woman stay home and make babies. No satisfaction. Husbands ain't eating them out. They ain't telling them they love them. They walk around together once a day, pretend they're a close knit family, and blah blah. Same thing with very religious Muslim women and very religious Christian people, Mormons, and all of these sects of is one religion, and everybody made their own sector. That's like me right now turning Christianity, Buddhism, Muslims, Christians, Catholics, and Judaism, and taking it all, becoming one, and making my own religion. But if I do, why do I have to hate those other religions? Why do we have to hate each other? And I'll tell you, when I traveled to this alternate dimension, it was a planet, by the way, and I got there and I asked for them to show me these deep religions. Why do I feel so against them? Because I know they're enslaving people. And I go up there, and these women were at least 20 to 30 feet tall. They all had like pilgrim, like, good girl, cover yourself up, long skirts and tight shirts. And they were huge, scary, scary. And they were walking in a line like this, like drones, just quiet and looking forward, no thoughts, nothing. There was nothing behind their eyes. They were just, what did you say? Kill? Okay, kill. That's what they do, whatever they were told to do. And then I go into this pit where they had thousands of humans in there. And I said, what is happening? Why are you guys here? They said, wait till you see the Dark Lord. He's scary. And wait till you see him. And I said, no, no, no. Everyone follow me. You don't own us. We're not afraid of you. You don't own us. And we all started chanting it together. And all of a sudden, everyone got lifted out of there and we were free. The only problem was that they believed that they were their slaves, and so they were being enslaved, and all they needed was one person to travel to their dimension and tell them, "Nobody owns you. Don't be afraid of them because 'cause they're 20, 30 feet tall. You have the power to disappear from this area. Close your eyes and envision yourself in the light and get the fuck out." My heart chakra. That's what spirit, people trapped in hells and dark energies and stuff. I truly believe, learn your lesson, yes, but you can't be punished forever and ever and ever, or you can't be pleased forever and ever and ever. There has to be changes in the universe and the planets and on Earth, because without those changes, how are we going to learn if we're always perfect or we're always bad? Nobody's going to learn. We have to switch roles often. We have done it. Hmm. You see what I'm saying? Realize that. So when I say you're powerful, this is not my ego. I'm not like if I tomorrow, let me tell you, and it may happen. If I tomorrow end up like speaking at like events and I'm talking, and everybody's like, "Oh shit, yo, she's the wisest bitch ever." Oh, they want to bend on their knees or get down, and I would be like, "Get the fuck! What are you doing? Get up! I honor you, Flirty. I honor you." Maybe I might be 50 years old, and that might happen where I have a bunch of people following me like that. I don't know where the tide's gonna take me, and you don't know where they're gonna take you. You think your life is over? This shit's just beginning, sweetheart. My head. Oh, I'm getting hit in my head. It's just beginning for you, doll. You have no clue what you got coming to you, do you? You have no clue. Some of you are actually looking at fame throughout what you do, and it's gonna take time, but you're gonna do it. You're not gonna be one of those like, "I'm famous." No, you're gonna understand, "Oh, great, I can use this fame to my advantage and help save thousands, hundreds of million souls." You get it? Memories of Atlantis. Spiritual acceleration, progress, technology. Listen to me. I've said this before and I'm gonna say it again. You are accelerating to the point right now. Others are far behind you, and that's okay. We're not judging them. We're not calling them stupid or lazy or unmotivated, but because of the spiritual acceleration, just remember there's children around you, you have kids, you have a daughter, you have a son, just pray for them. Just yo, do yourself a favor. Listen, this is how I do it. I go into I go into deep meditation, right? Close my eyes and I see my spirit leaving my body, my wings coming out of me, going into my child's room, and anything or anyone, even good little spirits and stuff like that. I tell them, get away from her. She my door, don't fuck with my child. Only like the ones who are there to help her and be like, it's okay. You're gonna be okay. We love you. Those are the ones that are allowed that constantly put the good thoughts into her mind. If there's somebody who's even like a little bit like, I don't know if that's gonna work out. No, no negativity in there at all. She's so you want to come talk negative to somebody, let out all your problems with me. I'll just listen and be like, thanks, bye bye. It doesn't affect me. And I take everything that any negative energy that my daughter is supposed to experience, I say, give it to me. I'll handle it with no problem. I did that. And can I tell you what else you've done? Who is this that I'm talking to? Because I know Spirit always reminds me of things that I've done so that you can resonate with it. How many of you mothers or fathers, when you had a child or your wife was pregnant or you were pregnant, said that if any bad karma, any addictions, any pain, any serious illnesses, anything like that, if my daughter's supposed to experience that, give it to me, I'll take it and I'll get rid of it. How many of you said that while you were pregnant or saying if there's any pain or suffering, I will take it all. I will do it. I will get through it. And did you get it? Boy, did you get it. Yes? How many of you went through like exactly, Rose. How many of you went through postpartum depression? Uh triggers? Oh, I was talking to Abby and I was like, remind me to say this. Don't have children until you've healed your childhood trauma because having a child will trigger that because it reminds you of the pain you went through. How many mothers or fathers did not want to give their child a bath? And like they did, obviously, you have to wash your kid, but you would never like put your hands down there to clean them down there in that area. How many of you? It's like I don't need to touch that. Like you would take a napkin or like a paper, a rag, and you would quickly wipe them and move away from there. How many of you did that? You didn't want to touch their private areas and none of that. Why do you think that is? Hmm? Why? Because you knew that's not right, and something happened to you, and it triggered that, and you went through depression, addictions. Yeah, I can't. If you want me to lie to you, I'll lie to you, but I don't want to lie to you. At 28 years old, I had my daughter. Around 29 years old is when my depression. Thank God. One thing about me, I was always a good mother. That's one thing about me. I wouldn't do drugs with her. I didn't drink and drive. First of all, I didn't drink, but I didn't take pills and drive my kid around. It may have happened once or twice, but I like took one pill and I was completely normal. Remember, I used to take like 4 to 6 pills. And I- one thing about me, when I was gonna like pop pills and shit like that, I'd be like to my mom, "You need to watch it for like 2 days." And she would stay with my mom, and I would go do what I wanted to do, party, have fun, and come back home. Never did I ever like, you know what I'm saying, put my daughter in danger. Not once. Not once. Thank God. There's little things like maybe she got hurt when she was with me or something, or we were at a friend's house and she got hurt. But those are normal little kid things. But I made sure that she stood away from it because let me tell you something. An experience I had with a friend's child, and we were all of us were at a hotel. She had to bring her kid with her. And her kid was in her arms like this, and she started like, okay, I don't want to clear the energy, please. Her child had black eyes for a second, and she was bending her back like. So I said, "Get out of this room now." We went. I walked down the street and I was praying. Alhamdulillah, I was praying, 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 and our child went like came back to normal. You don't bring your kids around that shit. Trust me, I've learned that lesson. There were times like I may have done stupid shit, but I was a good mother, and I watched my daughter like a hawk. You understand? Because let me tell you something. When I was going through that, I realized why. I forgot all about me saying, when I have my child, whatever issues or pain she's supposed to go through, give it all to me. And I went through it. It was hard what I went through. But as long as she didn't have to deal with it, I don't care. Now we're dealing with little kids, like, and their energy, them feeling sad or unmotivated or this and that, and they're figuring out who they are, but they're clearing up. I had a dream that this girl was she was cutting her arms, like here. It was a young girl. And I grabbed her by the hand and I said, "Oh my God, that looks terrible." She goes, "Yeah, but they're healed now." It's like Spirit showed me, like, if your kid is doing stuff like that, first of all, always make sure they're okay. Make sure they're not suicidal. Make sure that they're just a kid who's experimenting just like others because they do that. I remember when I was little, I took a needle and I was cutting my arm with it like this. I cut my face with it once because I wanted people, I remember I wanted people to feel bad for me, to sympathize. What happened to your eye? And they did. For like 2 weeks, everybody's like, what happened to your eye? What happened to your eye? How many of you have done that when you were kids? So remember, they're experimenting, but just remember to make sure you tap in and tune in and you ask spirit, are they depressed? Is everything okay? And they'll tell you they're not depressed. They're kids and they're going through emotional stress because they're all on their phones. Nobody wants to talk anymore. Kids are mean and brutal. They are very rude to each other in school. They're worse than we were, man. The bullying is different because when we were younger, at that time, everybody didn't have like all these videos that they could look hot. Like we all look like kids, right? Today, like these 12, 11-year-old girls, the pressure for them to look like grown supermodels is madness. Madness. You understand? Look at my babies. Look at this mushkadoodle. Look at the beautiful girl. Yeah. And then look at this mushkadoodle. They love to come to my whenever I'm doing readings, you guys notice that they come and fall asleep next to me. They like my voice. Every time I talk, Luna falls asleep and so does the cat. My voice vibrates them. And then they lay here and I go, mm, you see, and she'll lay on my chest. She'll be like, oh my God, because my voice vibrates. It's a frequency. Your voice is a frequency. Use it for your benefit. That's why throat singing and all that is a thing. You know what's funny? All of this stuff that's you're experiencing right now, there's celebration and there's joy. I know she's big, right? There's celebration and there's joy now. Get ready. Listen, teamwork, collaborations, mental clarity, focus. You're focused. You justice is being served for you. Look at that. Justice, fairness, truth, clarity, equality, balance, cause and effect, being good. Wealth, business, leadership, financial security. You're so worried, but stop. Stop worrying. I'm telling you, the central sun, abundance and downloads. Abundance of downloads, regeneration, and success. I could do nothing but tell you right now. I hope everything I just told you makes sense to you about, your childhood home and stuff like that, and that you're clearing this and you're clearing that. And now, Spirit saying just pay attention because what's oh my God, fatty, I can't because they're both always in my way on the bed. I can't even have room for myself to sleep. Oh my goodness, ouch. This is you believe. Stay, Luna. Stay. I'm just putting this over there. Stay. Mommy's gonna put this. Look, I'm putting it right. That's it. Don't move. Don't worry about it. She always wants to get up when I get up. And I tell you, even though all this stuff, yo, you know what's funny though? You gotta understand what you have done, like what you've been through. Man, you're gonna do great things with that. Like I said, it's just starting for you. Don't never in your life think that what you did and what you went through is because you're being punished. No, babe, you're just starting. Your life is just starting. Like you are beginning. Oh my God, this journey that you're taking next. Oh, it's gonna be so fucking phenomenal. Stay there. Stay there. Luna, I said stay. I'm going to the bathroom. Relax. I just go in here, pee pee. Go to bed. I'm coming. Mm, mm. Like this is a time of renewal, of recharge, regeneration. Also, I'm hearing you're gonna take care of yourself. Like some of you are gonna go to the doctor, take care of your back, your sciatica, very bad. Listen to me. Yesterday, it was raining. I got up out of this car because that car that I rented is like low to the floor, and my car is like high up. And I got out of the car, like thinking it's my car, but like my foot was like this close to the floor, and I jumped up, yo, from here to like my lower leg, and like it felt like my hip. I was like, ain't no way something's wrong with my hip. But then Spirit said sciatica. There was a what you call it? Um, there was a okay. Okay, there was a what's that called? The disc thing, the herniated disc, and it's bulging now, and it's creating pain down there. So I've been stretching and doing all that, but you may have to go to a professional, get a second opinion if somebody's like, oh, blah blah, but you want to go to someone who's known for that, and then there's something because it's from here all the way down to your leg. That's how I'm feeling it right now, and it's not good. They may have to like remove the disc or like something like this, and it's not going to be a major thing, but they need to do it. Mm. Because that's pressing down on nerves. When you have a bulging disc, when you have a bulging disc, it's pressing on a nerve in your spine, and that causes issues for you. So if you don't get it taken care of, it's going to be a problem. Because like right now, I'm telling you right now, I don't want no surgeries or nothing. But if they say it's like quick, we just like gently take out the disc and you know what I'm saying, do something. I would do it because my lower back to my right leg, I can't take it. It's like, especially when it's raining right now, I'm like, yo, I'm healthy. Like I walk around a lot, I move around a lot. Why is my hip hurting? And then I realized I had a herniated disc and it needs to be taken care of because they don't just go away. I've tried, because I've gotten rid of cysts on my stomach, lipedema, which I have to do it again because I can feel a couple of little lumps here where like we get lipedema. It's like non-cancerous little cysts in your stomach. They're not bad, but they also do cause like fatter stomachs. And the doctor could say to me all the time, that doesn't cause your stomach to be bigger. Brother, if you got little lumps in your stomach and they're like, if you don't drain those, it can cause swelling and inflammation. That's how I see cysts. Cysts to me are good because they come into your body and they pull out whatever toxins and they hold on to it. So you have to drain them. So what I like to do is do cayenne pepper with castor oil. Let me tell you something, you guys try this. Get that clear stuff, the foil, the what is it called? That clear saran wrap. Put castor oil and cayenne pepper all over your stomach, your back, by your liver, and wrap yourself in it and sleep with it on. I've done that, and then the next morning I wake up, this is like, what the fuck? It's not there no more, and it will come out of you. Like with men, it may come out of your poop or when you pee, but for women, it comes out of your private area, and it's going to be no smell. It's not a smell. It's just clear, like as if you came 100 times, but it's like clear and thick, and it's just coming out of you. That's what that is. And I really am saying too that you need to check on this back because right now, this wasn't happening before I got up, and the pain was vibrating. It's going down to my knee and down to my foot. Like my whole knee feels like it's fucked up, but it's because of this. When I got into that car accident, though, I did fuck my knee up. I shattered my knee and I shattered my ankle and my foot. My right foot got stuck in between the steering wheel and the thing, and then the car set on fire a little bit. So my adrenaline pumped in. I pulled my foot out of that, and it was closed, like it was in there. I pulled my foot out and jumped out. Caused a lot. I had like swelling. It was bad. I had a lot of stuff, going on. Mm. This is why I'm saying to you. Now you're about to get what you need to take care of yourself. This is what Spirit is saying. My boyfriend wants to go back to his country without me and the kids, and I'm worried. I wouldn't go with him because then you're really gonna worry because he may keep you or the kids there, and now you're screwed. You ever seen the movie Not Without My Daughter? As soon as you said that, that movie came into my head. So you're worried that he wants to go back to the country without you and the kids? Let him go. Bye. What are you worried about? I mean, go ahead. Tell him, leave me some money. Give me like 20,000 and then go. Because how long is he gonna go for? Because then if he decides to stay there, at least you'll have something to hold you over until you can get your shit right. You see what I'm saying? Ladies, let me tell you something. Stop with that. My boyfriend wants to leave me. My husband is cheating. Bro, just move on. Give yourself time to live life. Don't hold on to people who don't deserve you, man. Stop holding on to losers and bums. Yeah, don't do it, man. I'm not doing that shit ever again. You gotta understand, how they're showing signs of weakness and pain and suffering. That's different. You want to walk them through it. But I know somebody who's been with somebody. She's a beautiful girl. When I say beautiful, and I'm not making fun of her, I'm using her as an example. Some people need to hear this. beautiful, just like all of us. When we get ourselves done right and shit, we are fine. We just don't like to like constantly do makeup and shit because we're mothers, we're cleaning, we're doing this, we're doing that. But like when we dress up and we know how to put ourselves together, we look good as hell. Nobody, you'd be stupid not to talk to us. First of all, not only do we look good, we're amazing women. We take care of the house, we cook, we clean, we take care of our kid, we help our mothers. Like we are incredible people. We would help your mother, you know, we would help your mother if we're married to you or if we're married to you, because from here on out, unless they're like, I want to marry you within the first 3 to 6 months, you need to leave because somebody who wants to marry, they're gonna know within the first two to 3 months of dating you that they're gonna marry you. I know this woman, she's beautiful, gorgeous. She's been with her man almost 5, 6 years. He told his mother, I can't be with her because I don't like her family. And I told her I had to be rude about it. I said, yo, you gotta leave him. Because when they were like, oh, he's getting a job again. I said, you know what he's gonna do? And I'm sorry, but this is the truth. He's going to get a job, get on his feet. You've been paying all his bills, paying child support for him, like just doing things that somebody shouldn't do. He's going to get all his shit together and he's going to leave you for the next bitch. And then he's going to treat them exactly how you always wanted to be treated. So you could wait for this person to get better, but let me tell you something. They were waiting to get better and you helped them get better. And now they're going to go be the man that you've always wanted them to be for another woman. And you're going to be the reason why this person got their shit together and now they're gone and they're with some woman. Not that it matters, let them be who they want. But the point is you're gonna be like, why? Why did he marry her? What? Because men know who they're marrying when they first meet them. You know the term. When I first saw them, I knew that they were gonna be the one. The only people that last together, they always say that. I knew I was gonna marry them right when I met them. Huh? People that are together 5, 6 years. Listen, there's a difference if you don't get married like with the ring, but you live together right away, you have kids, you're married. You don't need a piece of paper to tell you you're married. Matter of fact, it's better not to be married in America because your finances get tied together and now there's other problems you gotta deal with. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of better not to be, but at least you could fake marry them, put a little ring on them and be like, I'm married to you. That's it. You understand? Yeah. There's finances get screwed when you marry people. You gotta be careful who you marry. Hmm. Mm. I mean, if you're together and you live together and there was no wedding, who cares? You saved yourself $50,000. Take that money and go on a vacation, go on your honeymoon, hang out. You don't need to get married to someone to feel like you're married to them. But I'm saying, like, if they don't move in with you right away, they don't want to start a life with you right away, then that's the problem. That's a problem you need to check on because like my mom says, looks last for 7 days. And if someone doesn't want to marry you within 3 to 4 months of knowing you, then they're never going to want to marry you. But looks last for 7 days, meaning like you meet someone and they're so good looking, they're so cute and blah, blah, blah. But guess what? The second you start to get to know this person, their looks don't matter anymore. You know what I'm saying to you? Their looks do not matter anymore because looks are like very good until you get to know the person. And now you're like, oh my God, you are ugly. You are ugly. You understand? People, they hide their beauty, they hide their realness from people, and it starts to come out within the first 10 to 15 days. You can tell who a person is. How do they respond to stress? Like, do they run? Are they fight or flight? Like, how do they argue? Like, how do they, not, because arguing is not cool, but sometimes you're going to be like, no, I don't like what you did. But you're not going to, if you start fighting and yelling, run for your life. I don't care how much I like you. If you don't talk to me like the way those white people talk to each other, like, honey, I don't like it when you talk to me like that because, you know what I'm saying? You start yelling, talking about ghetto shit, like, bitch this, bitch that. Nope, we can't be together. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. I need somebody who talks to me like that. Like, you know, it's like if he'll joke around, like, shut the fuck up. But never like, shut the fuck up, you bitch. I fucking hate you. Like, shit like that. It's not going to happen. How do they talk to your child? How do they interact with them? Are they awkward around your child? Then you can't be with that person. If you ever put a man in front of your children or a woman in front of your children, don't talk to me. Because my daughter, one of her fears is she goes, oh, you'll never put the SLE on there. If someone doesn't treat you like their own child, they're not going to be with me. And if I see them, they're weird around you, they don't know how to relax around you, that tells me I need to worry. Because you should be me if I met somebody's kid. Hi, what's up? Like if it's a baby or a kid. But if it's a grown up, I'll be like, "How you doing? Can I get a hug?" You know what I'm saying? And I would let them know you're safe around me immediately, to the point where they'd be like, "Dad, you gotta marry her." You know what I'm saying to you? They would. Matter of fact, Dad might not want to be with me, but the kids are yelling at him like, "You stupid, marry her." You know what I'm saying? That's how it would be, because that's how I am with children. I'm very open. They could see my energy, my aura. You could see people. But if you put people in front of your children, I can't respect you at all. I'm sorry. I just can't. Because that's one thing about me. I'm not going to, no matter how much I like the person, they could be the baddest, richest, coolest dude in the world. Not that any of that matters. But I will never be like, oh, my daughter doesn't like him though. Sorry, it just almost shut off on me. I'll know the difference between a teenager not liking someone, because you know how kids could be like, I don't like him, but they actually do. You know what I'm saying? But they're just like, I don't like him. Maybe they're jealous. They want their mommy. They know their mom would always be there for them, and they don't want somebody to get in the way of that. There's a difference between a child acting like a kid and being like, I don't know, I don't trust him. Like, but if she's joking, and then I can really tell, like, is my daughter really not liking this person, or she doesn't trust them? Because your kids have great intuition. They're not stupid. They might be kids, but please don't look at them like they're stupid, because they are not. They know more than we will ever know. Uh-huh. We think kids are dumb. They are smart as fuck. So if she's like, Mom, I don't like him. There's something about him I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Because I know my daughter wants me to meet someone, because she tells me all the time, just get married to somebody who's good and who treats me like, like their own daughter. She goes, make sure they're not racist, homophobic. And if they are, if you date someone who's even slightly racist or homophobic, I will never talk to you again. I said, I would never do that, Liana. So, I'm bisexual, but I won't tell a guy that, because guess what? In their head, threesomes? No, bro. There's no threesomes happening here. When I say I'm bisexual, that means I'm asexual. But what is it? When somebody doesn't look at gender, they just feel energy. Whatever that's called, that's what I am. I'm not like, gotta marry a man, gotta marry a woman. I just know in this lifetime, I have to be with a man, because that's what my soul is requiring. I've already done the woman with women, men with women, and I have to experience the divine feminine, divine masculine together. See how, because when we meet our divine soulmate, you guys, we are going to know. It's gonna hit us like a ton of bricks. You're not gonna be nervous. There's not gonna be no butterflies in your stomach. It's gonna be calm, a knowing, a peacefulness that just goes, this is the one. And that's all you need. If I ever read a tarot deck on somebody, it won't be because I'm trying to figure out if they're a good person. And I'd be like, are we gonna have kids, or like we're gonna buy our house and fun stuff? Like, I just want to know how it's going. That's why I don't like to do love readings, because I know my answer is gonna be, you need to break up with this person. Yes, exactly, Luna. Look at this floofa Look at my babe. Look at my angel. How beautiful is my Looney? How beautiful is she? Is she not the most beautiful little beautiful you ever did saw it? I'm in love. I'm in love with you. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss, poo poo. Give me a kiss, you poo poo. Give me. You know where I love to kiss her? Right here in her ears, because like she's got skin there, and I can actually feel her kisses. Look at her. Look at this fluff. Yeah, yeah. I know. She wants to go outside. But it's like very windy, and there's like sticks falling all over. I don't want to be walking in a stick just bink right on my. Why do we think of things like that? This is not Final Destination. Like, we need to get it together. Yeah, so cute. Mm. But I can tell you that Spirit's telling me that good things are on the horizon for a lot of us. We're going to be experiencing a fun time, something that's going to feel good. And where's the? Did you throw the top of that thing out too? The tarot deck thing. The box I gave you with the. Mm. Mm. Like, this is a good time for all of us. We're gonna feel a blessing coming to us. Something good, something fun, something lighthearted. I see like partying, dancing. Like tomorrow, I'm supposed to get my hair done, but I'm gonna get my hair done by Lumi. It's gonna be like gray and black. You're gonna see. My hair is gonna be short, but I'm gonna try to get it like short, and I want to be able to pick it up in a ponytail too, because I can't always have my hair done. But I do want to cut it as short as possible, because I want new hair to grow in. And then there's a Halloween party I was invited to after that. So I'm thinking after I get my hair done, I'll get dressed there. I'll do my makeup a little bit. I'll show you guys the before and after and me dressed. And I'm probably going to wear that yellow jacket. I've been dying to wear it somewhere. That with my Timberlands, a pair of jeans, and a sweater. And boom, I'm ready. And I'm going to see. And then I'll go to the Halloween party for a little bit. And that's it. You know, I'm very focused right now on my child. Like, I'm just going to focus on her and love her and stuff like that. It's important right now for me. I'm gonna try to put her in therapy. Not try. I'm going to put her in therapy because I do realize she has like some anxiety a little bit and some fears. She has some my daughters lived past lives that were very traumatic and I've seen it. I've felt it just like me. And I tell her all the time, like, that's why you're scared of horses, that's why you're scared of planes, because you must have really suffered something tragic in a past life. And it's still affecting you now. And until she gets into like the spiritual stuff and realizes like we go through these things, and that's why I really want to do this with kids. I really want to get them to have like I want to do something where we take like 10 to like 17-year olds and we can teach them about things like that. Like, hey, listen, you're sad because you're scared of this because in a past life you died like this or this happened to you, so that they can know, so that they don't. Two crows just flew past my window right there. That's the I'm telling you, and I'm getting hit in the right side of my head right here. I'm hearing like there needs to be something. It's not so spiritual, but it just teaches them like this is why you go through this. This is why you feel like this. You've lived many lifetimes. You're powerful. Yeah. So they know these things. You understand what I'm saying? So if I could get like a school for the gifted going for like adults and kids, that's gonna happen. And if anybody tries to steal that idea from me, I'm gonna sue you for billions of dollars. And your school's gonna belong to me. That's my idea. And I don't care who knows about it because that is one of my goals and that's what I want to do. One of these days I want to have like a Harry Potter wizard school, but like it's not about magic and stuff like that. It's just about healing and learning how to creating more healers. We don't need more successful people, we need more healers on this earth. Okay? So I want to create healers. I want to help children become healers, and by them empowering themselves and helping others heal, they empower themselves more and now they become stronger and brighter and wiser. Do you understand? Yeah, and then they could hang out with each other. They could talk about like what they go through and you did this, me too, I did that too. And it's like they stop doing stuff because they talk to each other and realize I'm not the only one doing this. There's a billion other kids doing the same shit. You sure will. I'm gonna need teachers. I'm gonna need assistants, teachers, assistants, teachers, like people who are gonna volunteer. We're gonna clean the school, paint it, get it together. If it's like an old place, I could get it painted and do all this stuff and I'll get like volunteer. I know people would volunteer because I'd be like, all right, those of you who volunteer, your kid goes to free to my school for 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna be about money, but I also gotta make sure that I'm like we're getting paid because that's how the school's gonna continue. I can't do it for free. We gotta hit up big companies like, yeah, I have this school, you should bring your child, you'll love it. And then they help, like they donate money, like we get big donations, we'll throw fundraiser events. It's gonna need to be like that because I'm gonna need a lot of assistance with that. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. Hmm. Yep. Wish I had something like that growing up. I would have been a different person, but like I don't regret a single thing because all of that led to us being able to do this later on. You understand? This is why we went through so that we can one day create something like this because right now you're creating. Your guys want you to know you're creating. You're bringing things to fruition, whether you see it right this second or not. You're worried about money and stuff. I heard, don't worry about that. We got you. We know what you want to do. We see where your eyes, like I see your eyes sparkling, like you really want to do stuff right now. Exactly. Sponsorships. You want to do stuff right now. People, paying a membership, you know, the people who got money like that can pay for the kids to go to that school. And then the people who don't, the donations help a lot of those kids come for free because I have to have a program where we bring a bunch of kids for free because every parent's not going to be able to afford, let's say, 200 a month for their kids to come to school 2 days, 3 days a week. They come into those classrooms, we sit around, we talk about pain and suffering and what they go through and what we went through and how we healed it and how they can help others heal. And what is Reiki? What are your chakras? How do you connect to source? Are you powerful? You are powerful. Just simple things. It's not gonna be like witchcraft, black magic. I'm not gonna. That's not where my eyes are going towards, like the light and helping kids recognize their power. I'm a Pleiadian, like an Illyrian. If you can't see in my eyes that I'm looking at my eyes and I see like a lion right now, and I see the Pleiadians. And the girl Pleiadian who showed herself to me, she had blonde hair, my daughter, and big, big, like blue eyes, like out to here. And then there was another one. She was dark haired with the same color eyes as me, and her hair was up in a ponytail. And she came, flew off the spaceship, got on her hoverboard, and came to my window. I was like, I'll help you. Just like that. She said, in the morning and at night, I'm going to help you. That's what she said to me. You're connecting to your starseed family right now, those who have the goal to do good things on this earth that want to create more light and love is coming. Oh, and by the way, where's Lionsgate's nails? Where's this girl at? Because I wanted to get my nails done. She said that she lived close by me. Lionsgate Nails. I tried to find her on YouTube. It's not letting me find her YouTube for some reason. If you see this message, can you comment below with your email and I'll email you? Also, my email is angelsintraining111 at gmail.com. If you have like personal stuff, don't write me 3-page letters because I'm not going to read it. I'm very clear about that. I can't. My brain, like, I have to read your 3-page letter, her 3-page letter, his 3 page. Now I'm sitting here, my eyes ooh, all day. So like, make it quick. You know what I'm saying? Like little short, little paragraph. Don't tell me everything about yourself. I don't need to know the whole story. Just the main parts. Like if I'm gonna email you, I'd be like, just want to let you know that I've been like, let's say somebody I emailed once, this lady, I said, I love your videos. You're very powerful. I'm a powerful being too. So then I can recognize power. Just want to say thank you for everything you've done. You are amazing. Like, right. And then if there's something specific, you're like, Flo, I want to do this with you. Or do you think we can try this? I'm more than willing and open, but you have to also understand as people that don't trust others, you have to understand I also am like, who's this person talking about let's create this and let's do that. I don't know you. I have to see I have to be in your face. I have to feel you and I have to read your energy from top to bottom to see like, is this just someone who's just like yapping or are they real? Because a lot of people talk. "Ba, ba, 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 I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'll do that, we'll do this, and then it comes down to it's like, oh, I gotta wash my hair, my butthole itches, I don't know. And then some people are me monsters. Me, me. So I have the plan and the ideas. And if they come into my world and they're like, I this and I said this and you should do that and you're telling me what to do, it's not gonna work. I have practiced for lifetimes for this. So if you're not going with the flow literally and actually, there's ideas you could be like, oh, what if you did this? Like I'm just throwing it out there and I'd be like, you know what? That's amazing. But if I'm like, it's not going to work, I don't want people taking it offensively, like you're stupid and I know everything. But I've been practicing and preparing for this. And then somebody comes into my world and is like, you should do this. You should, honey, I didn't ask you to come here and tell me what I should do. I just need support. Can you do that? Can you do that for me, hon? Like, if you need a cup of coffee, I'll run and get the cup of coffee. I would. So if you can't do shit like that, like lower your standards the way that I can, then we can't, it's not going to work. Okay. You got to be able to be like me. I put my ego down and go, I got you. You need coffee? Or I'll bring you some food. I got it. Like, oh no, let me clean that up. But also, like, being smart, not to let people take advantage of you. You're not dealing with somebody who's going to take advantage of you. If anything, every little thing you do, I'm like, that's my bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's my bitch. Nah, you don't understand. She's like me. Like, something will spill on the floor. She'll be like, I got it. Or like, but not all the time. And I'll be like, calm down. You don't always have to do everything because that's what kind of person I am. I need people like me around me. How do we sign up for the mentorship? So there's a option on YouTube. It's 49.99, and you click on that. Okay, I've posted the join the members thing, but if you get off your phone and go on a computer and you go into my and you type in healing with flow, it'll say join on the bottom of my picture. Join, and then it has options. The 4.99, which is basically support. You're supporting this channel, helping me get keep doing this because without your support, I can't do it. I'll be like, I need to go to work. Like, you know what I'm saying? So this is, I'm able to do this every day instead of like going to have a job and then doing this on the side. That would not work for me. And you would not get the messages that you get from me at all because I'd be worried about work, this, that, my daughter. It'd be too much. So I have to focus. My energy needs to be focused on this healing. And that's that mediumship, oracle messages, psychic downloads, channeling. That's what I want to do and will forever be doing in my life. I don't care if I'm 100 years old. People will be coming to me like still getting healing off my old ass, right? So, yeah, yeah, yeah. So, um, Exactly. That's exactly it, you know? So, yeah, that's my email. Thank you. Angels. No, no, there's no E there. It's just angels, the word angels, ANGELS, in training. Like in training, the word training, 111 at gmail.com. Because I see it got the Angelus. It looks like Angelus in training. So angels in training, 111, like that. Thank you. That's cute, right? My mirror is covered, but I love this one. So cute. Someone sent this for my birthday, and then they sent me the one under there for my birthday right there as well. That's another one, and then another one they sent me for my birthday. Send me all that. So I still have all the things that people have sent me for my birthday saved, like from my healing center. So when I have my healing center, I'll be like, "Remember you bought this for me?" You know what I'm saying? Like you can look and be like, "Oh my god, I bought that for you." Like I know. That's why I want people's loving energy in my space. I want everyone to feel connected to me. Hold on, baby. Hold on. I want everyone to feel connected to me, and I want the world to be connected without like draining our auras and ruining our energy. You know what I'm saying to you? Okay. All right, guys. I love you. Don't forget what I said. Clear your child's energy, your children's energy. This it's because something's ending and it's becoming a new beginning's coming. Spend time with them as much as you can. Talk to them as much as you can. You know, don't attack them. When you find stuff out about them, do not attack them. Don't do. I'm telling you, don't. Because when I got attacked when I was younger, why this, why that. Find out about your kid. Are they? Do they think they're gay? Are they straight? Do they like boys? Do they like girls? Tell them, ask them, if you were to date someone in the future, what would you want? Like, help them visualize their lives. What kind of house would you like to live in when you get it? You know, it's manifesting. Having them think about their future without worrying about it. Like, say, you shouldn't worry about your future. Just think about it. Like, what do you want? Envision the house. Envision your lover, your best friend, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. Do you understand what I'm saying? And don't attack them for their answers. Just listen. Kids don't like to hear moms talk a lot. They just want to hear like one answer and that's it. But don't they preaching to your child is like the worst thing you could do. And I realize that when I talk to my child. And I feel like, oh my gosh, she's selfish, you know, because she's a kid. That's what they want mommy to hear what they're saying. And we're so like, because we're adults and we're like, I want to talk to it. It was like, no, just listen. Just listen. And then be like, do you want me to respond? And if they're like, yeah, I'm like, okay, blah, blah, and keep the answer short and sweet because they don't have patience to hear mommy's opinions on everything because they really feel like they don't feel like we're just talking to them. They feel like we're preaching to them. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? That's what kids feel. So keep it cool, keep it peaceful, keep it chill, lay back, relax, talk to your kid. Support them 100% in everything they say. They're like, they say they're gay, they say they're this, they're that. Just support them. Just be like, okay, good for you. I am going to support you 100%. And remember, just because a kid is supported and you show them all up doesn't mean that they can't go through shit in their heads because you can have a parent who supports you 1,000% and you still may go through something. And that's what you have to understand. Like, you'd be like, why? I support you in everything. I let you do whatever you want. Why do you have issues? Well, what if their father's not in their life? What if they had, they experienced like a divorce when they were, things like that affect people differently. So please understand, okay? Please take care of yourself. Thank you, my love. I love you. Thank you for saying that. You guys, I love you. I'm gonna come back probably later or tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm definitely gonna be showing you the makeover. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see how my hair looks because I'm so sick of these colors. I'm just so excited. I don't care. I want to chop it off, start fresh, brand new hair, feeling like a brand new person. I want all the old hair gone. That's all the stuff, like the pain and the struggles and all that. It is at the edges of my hair about this much. And once I cut that off, I'm gonna feel relaxed and released. All right. I love you guys. I like this bathtub, except for the fact that they gave us a pink tub. That's insane. All right, guys. I love you. All right. I love you so much. I'll see you guys later. Have a great night. Have a great day. Hopefully you have fun on Halloween. Go enjoy yourself. If your kids don't like trick or treating, just go in the car a little bit, drive around and look at the kids in costumes. Do stuff like that. Some kids they don't like to be outside. They don't like my daughter. She's anxious. She don't like to be outside. So I'll take her in the car. Be like, come on, and we'll drive around to like the Halloweeny areas and look at all the kids in costumes and things like that. Have a safe night. Be careful. Protect your kids. There's no trick or treating around here because it's all Jewish people. So I don't see not one kid walking around. Remember when we were kids? Do you remember how Halloween looked when we were kids? It was like Hocus Pocus, the scene where all the kids are running. So sad, bro. But we as parents got to create this. We got to help these kids go back out there. They need to meet each other. There's a lot of kids like your kid and my kid who just need to meet, and they would get along so well. There's no drugs, no talking shit, no gossiping. They're just kids who are advanced for their ages, and they get along with each other because they all know what they've been through and what they go through. They may have all experienced some trauma with the parents breaking up or something like that, but they can get along and be together. We have to create something. We got to come up with something. Teamwork makes the dream work. I can't do it on my own. You can't do it on your own. We got to come up with something where the kids can come together. And even if they're in different states and stuff, they're able to come. Like we do like a little slumber party for 2, 3 nights. They get to hang out. We get to eat, enjoy ourselves, have pizza, talk, and then let the kids talk by themselves and the adults by themselves. Then a moment where I have the parents sit on one side, the kids on the other, and I talk to them and I say, pretend your mom's not in the room or your dad's not in the room. Moms and dads, pretend your kids are not in the room, and I want you to answer the questions the way you would answer them if your kid wasn't in here. You know what I'm saying to you? Yeah, exactly. All right, guys. I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. You gonna be okay? You good? Yeah, I love that movie, the Avatar: The Last Airbender. Forget about it. That's my fucking movie, kid. All right, guys. I love you. It is something good's coming to us. Don't worry. Spirit is supporting our dreams, and we are getting the support mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and financially, and physically. Pajama party campfires. Love it. Love it. All right, guys. I love you. Love and light to you. That's what I would want. A space where the outside we have a big fence around it so we feel safe so the kids are not like afraid of the woods or something. And we could sit, have campfires, marshmallows, roast marshmallows. Somebody could play the guitar. We could sing music together. Oh my God. I would love that. All right, guys. Love you. All right. Good night. I mean, good day. I'll see you guys later. Love you. We'll talk again. Okay, guys? I love you so much. Don't forget what I said in the beginning that you've disconnected from a certain energy. Be proud of yourself, what you've done up until now. Okay? I see you guys later. Love you guys. Thank you guys for everything, the likes, the subscribes, the memberships. I love you all very much, okay? I love you always. Bye. You know, I don't like to hang up on you like that. So I love you. Bye, guys. All right, I'm out of here. Peace.